welcome back to Activity Quest, the podcast that's packed with stuff to do. In this week's episode, Adam's stepping into the television and visiting the homes and spaces of some of your favourite shows, from Hey Duggee to Bluey and more. My name's Bex, and every week we go up and down the country on the quest for something epic. And of course, nothing is more epic than Mr. Tumble. Adam has had the chance to meet him, kind of, at a brand new experience open right now in Westfield, White City. It's called CBeebies Rainbow Adventures, and Adam met someone very important who's going to tell us more.
Hello, my name is Emma Brunges, and I am the very proud producer of CBeebies Rainbow Adventure.
It's here in Westfield, Shepherd's Bush. Talk to me a little bit about it. What is it?
This is the first time a walk-through, story-based piece of theatre that is immersive and interactive has ever been created for preschool children. I have had the great pleasure of producing shows like that for lots of adults and lots of grown-ups who've enjoyed it, but it's never been done specifically for this age group before. All the colours of the rainbow disappear in the first space that we're going to visit in a second, and we need our audience, our adventurers, to find the colours of the rainbow. So it's an opportunity for children to play, to engage, to learn the colours, to talk to our actors, and to be part of an experience that's created for them, most importantly for them to enjoy with their grown-ups.
This is perfect for preschoolers. You've been very kind. You've let me in slightly early, before everybody else.
Yeah, the doors aren't even open.
Right now we're stood in sort of like a tranquil garden scene. There's a garden fence there, which I guess is the start of the experience.
It isn't actually. We're going through the garden shed.
The garden shed. Shall we? Do you want to lead the way?
Shall we go? This is where you would meet your rainbow gardener, who are much nicer than me, and they take you on your journey so that you're led through our journey in our space by our gardener. So this is what we call Rainbow's End, and this is the Rainbow Gardener's Shed. It's full of magical pots and tricks and lights, and this is where the Rainbow Gardener will tell you that this is their first day on the job, and they are going to take us through the Rainbow Garden on a journey. But trouble happens because the sun and the rain are not playing nicely together, and so there is a rainbow malfunction. We have to get the sun and the rain to play nicely together, find the colours of the rainbow on our journey, and go on a walk through with the space with our rainbow gardener.
And it does feel a little bit like a TV set in a way. So fans of CBeebies who watch it at home.
That's really, I'm thrilled you said that, and that's really what we want to drive. You know, I feel, I have 3 children myself. They, who are 5, 3 and 1, they want to go to these spaces. They want the opportunity to be part of that show that they know and love. And so we're putting them right at the heart of the action, right at the heart of the adventure, and letting them visit their favourite spaces.
So we meet our gardener.
We meet our gardener, we learn about our rainbow malfunction, and then our journey can commence, and we go through one of our first hidden doors.
Excited, let's do it. How many people would be in a group as they're kind of going around and doing
We
this?
stagger the groups through, and you can come through with your adults, and we try to keep the groups as small as possible, so that the children are at the centre of the journey, and so there is a limit on how many adults and how many children can go through at any one time. We also offer time slots that are just for under 3s, because we do understand that a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old can behave quite differently, and we really want the children to feel safe amongst their peers. So particularly at the weekends, when some of the older children are at school, we have the opportunity for you to come with just your little ones.
Amazing. There's some very funky music playing right now.
Shall we go through the magic mirror?
There is a mirror in front of us. I'm going to guess you're going to open it up.
Have you taken a look? Because it's not a normal mirror.
Oh, it's sort of a wavy mirror.
We are now in Jojo and Gran Gran's kitchen. They leave us instructions to go to the market to find some fruit so that we can make a nice fruit salad for the community feast that they are attending. They call us on the video screen, and then we get the opportunity to leave the kitchen, so this is not one but two spaces, and visit our market.
And so we're going to go through here now, and all of a sudden there are crates filled with baskets filled with fruit.
Filled with fruit, and the children are given a very clear instruction of having to find numbers of fruit, colours of fruit. So they are given a task to complete, to put all their fruit in their basket and bring it back to the kitchen so that we can make our fruit salad.
So we've got pineapples, strawberries, carrots, mangoes, lemons. We're going to test me now. Grapes.
Cherries, grapes, yes.
Cherries, all sorts.
Bananas.
Mushrooms.
We don't need all of them. There's a few red herrings. So you have to look, count, listen, and learn.
And then,
as well as having fun.
And then I guess it's all checked at the end?
It's all checked, and we then end up with a big fruit salad in our big red bowl. And all the colours we collect go into the Rainbow Gardener's Toolbox. And every time you collect a colour, the Rainbow Gardener's Toolbox lights up. I will find one to show you.
Wow. So is it one colour per space? Is that the idea?
Some of them have two. Some of them have two.
Okay.
Just to keep you on your toes.
Shall we go through to the next space and find out?
Can I tell you a secret?
Of course you can.
This one's my favourite. The
Okay.
next one's my favourite.
I'm expecting something very special now.
It is. It's Hey Duggee's clubhouse. And during lockdown, I watched a lot of Hey Duggee. And I love Hey Duggee. I love that I get to enjoy Hey Duggee with my children, and I love this space because what we get to do in Hey Duggee is have a disco, and we get to dance to some of the amazing tracks that Duggee has produced. So you will hear some absolute classics like Stickman and Enid's song, and if you don't dance with your child, you won't just enjoy it as much. And the more you dance, the more opportunity you have to win your disco badge. And everyone leaves this room with their very own disco badge.
These spaces are very immersive. You're in charge. You're in charge. You're the big boss. You're in charge of this whole place. What was it like to try and build spaces like this?
It's really exciting as a challenge because we want the spaces to feel as real as possible, but we also need to make them as tactile, as visually rich, safe, and recognisable for the children, whilst making them appropriately sized so we can have lots of people coming through, enjoy the experience at the right time. We are blessed with this show in the material that we are using with these brilliant TV shows is just so iconic and full and detailed that our challenge was to make sure that we matched the level of those TV shows and brought it to life. I'm extremely proud of it. I think our design and production team have done exactly that. There is something really special about the Bluey room with it being so iconic and so popular at the moment that as soon as that bookshelf opens in Duggee and they see they're in the Bluey corridor, we get lots of yelps and shouts of joy and excitement. And I think the other thing that makes this really exciting, and again, which hasn't really been done before, is that we're in a shopping centre. We are actually in an old shop. You wouldn't expect this when you pop out to go and buy a t-shirt. So this makes it super convenient for a parent. It's really safe to park or get here on public transport. You can enjoy your experience with us. Mum can go and do her shopping at one of the big department stores down the corridor. You can go and have some lunch. You can make a day of it in a very easy and accessible way.
It must be super rewarding when that door does open and when everybody does scream and shout.
It's incredibly rewarding. I said to the company when we started on our first day and we started rehearsals that I hadn't brought my own children to the space, and I was slightly nervous about doing that because their expectation is quite high and I thought I would be a bit of an emotional wreck, and it turned out that it absolutely was. And when my eldest son is 5 and loves Bluey and loves Duggee, his sheer joy at seeing those spaces was completely unparalleled, and it just makes it all so magical. And for me as well, you know, I've been working in theatre for 20 years. I think if there's any opportunity to make live entertainment more accessible for young audiences, it has my absolute support. And these are programmes they learn from screens, but the more we can have them out and off screens and find that magic balance, then I think we are doing a pretty good job as parents.
And I have no idea where we go here. I'm going to guess there's a wardrobe here.
There's a wardrobe. Now, what's great about our wardrobe is that it's definitely a wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
So how are we leaving? So our wardrobe is closed. And then the next time our wardrobe is opened, you find that we are back in the Rainbow Garden.
Amazing. So we're back in a familiar place. We've got the grass floor, we've got the toadstools, butterflies hanging from the ceiling, magic toolbox in hand, and we're hunting for that final colour.
Aeroplane's back.
Overhead.
We are hunting for that magical final colour, which is violet. Where is the massive violet?
We've got a tree in front of us.
We have a violet jacaranda tree, and you will find with your rainbow gardener the last piece of our rainbow is our violet piece hidden in the branches of our tree. So we put them back into our rainbow toolbox, we find our final colour, and well done us, because we have put all the colours into the toolbox. But what we need to remember is the only way to make a rainbow is when the sun and the rain play nicely together. So we need to sing our song, remind ourselves of the colours in order to get the sun and the rain to be friends.
Sun and rain come out to play, make a rainbow here today. Sun and rain come out to play, make a rainbow here today. Sun and rain come out to play, make a rainbow here today. Sun and rain come out to play, make a rainbow here today. Sun and rain come out to play, make a rainbow here today.
So well done, adventurers, you found all the colours of the rainbow, and this is the end of their journey. They get to walk under the rainbow. We've made it rain inside, and that is the end of their journey, or is it? Because if we walk underneath the rainbow and around our hill, we find ourselves at the end of the journey, and when we walk into this space, which you're not enjoying this morning, which is a shame, right here for your free photo opportunity is either Duggee or Bluey. And you can take your photograph with your family on your own phone and post it on social media, share it with us, we'd love to see it. And you can always come back and meet the other character another day if you like. It is a pretty good reward. Everyone gets very excited. And then you're then sent back into the big bag world, into the big, slightly less colourful world.
Violet is lavender. Thank you, gardener, that makes our rainbow complete.
Thanks, Adam. You can find out more by searching for CBeebies Rainbow Adventures. That's all we've got time for you this week. I'm Bex, and this has been a podcast from the UK's children's radio station, Fun Kids. Listen to me on your DAB radio, online on the free Fun Kids mobile app, and on your smart speaker. Just say, play Fun Kids every weekday from 4 p.m. See you soon.